Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Tri County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce Let's Talk Business podcast. I am your host, Howard Johnson. I am also the managing director for 707 Management. Oh, I didn't even tell them what I am. I'm the vice president. It's Tri County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and International Initiatives. And we have a special host with us today. Miss Leondria Thompson, our president, CEO, visionary, founder, and everything else under the sun that relates to Tri County.
Under the sun. Okay. All right. Well, listen, it's always delightful to be here. Y'all have to pull me and pull. I get kicking, screaming
Yes,
to
yes.
not to come.
But it's always fun. I always learn something when she's here. I get a new story that I'll be like, okay, I hadn't heard that one yet. That's okay. So I always learn something. It's good. I get good business information from her when she's sitting up here.
Okay, Howard, you're gonna win the contest. You're gonna get the trophy.
We have a guest with us today who we're doing a new member showcase today on this podcast, and we're going to do information. We're going to give you information of upcoming events, what's coming up next. I'm going to briefly, well, I'll give you her name. It's Arete Amana. She's going to be with us here shortly on the podcast. I'm going to go ahead and thank our president and chairman club members. That's going to be Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlightened Enterprises, Lamar Institute and Technology of Beaumont, Lone Star College, the Linscomb Woodard Group, and Quality Precision Coatings. We like to thank them for supporting the chambers. They help us do what we do here. And if you would like to support the chambers, you would like to become a part of this President's Club or Chairman's Club we have, just give us a call. 832-875-3977. Again, that's 832-875-3977. Here at the chambers, we have a mission statement.
Yeah, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We are committed to acquiring and disseminating valuable business information, resources, and tools to member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. And I didn't read
Okay. You didn't this
it.
time. I don't know. I can't tell.
And we service four regions. Each region has three counties in it. Region one is going to be Harris County, Montgomery County, Liberty County. Region two is Galveston County, Brazoria County, Fort Bend County. Region three is Chambers County, Jefferson County, Orange County. And Region 4 is Jasper County, Newton County, and Hardin County. And we also have a international arm that services Central America, the Caribbean, South America, and Africa. So
Africa is one of our additions.
yeah, we just added Africa actually this year. Yeah, well, close towards the end of this year. Yep. So yeah, and somebody just got an award. I'm not sure I want to talk about
Oh,
it.
you know what? I could have brought my award with
Yeah,
me.
yes, it is heavy. It is heavy. It's a
It's
really
very
nice.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you remember what the award was for?
Outstanding international advocate for police,
Yep,
something like that.
that's exactly what it was.
Oh, okay, okay. I just knew police was in there, and I knew it was an advocate. So,
Yeah, so
yeah.
we went to the G7 awards. The G7
Yes,
award. It was
yes.
it was really well put
And
together.
some pictures are on our site, not
Yeah,
all of them. We're just
yeah.
waiting on the other pictures to come in.
It was a well put together event. Like I was impressed with, and I mean it wasn't hard because that's my second international event that I well, no, third international event
Okay.
that I've been to. I went to the counselors ball that one
Oh,
time.
okay. Oh, that's right.
That
Yeah,
thing was nice.
yeah, yeah. We was inside the cockpit, an airplane, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So just doing a little housekeeping here. We gotten all that stuff out of the way. So we're about to get to this new member showcase. Miss Arete,
Hello
like
there.
to introduce
Good
yourself to our
morning.
people and tell them what it is that you do and how they can get in contact with you.
Mm, Thank you so much. It's my delight to be a part of this podcast.
We're delighted to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam President. First, let me thank you for inviting me, and let me also say congratulations. on the recent award you received. Let me also commend the vision and the tenacity of purpose that
Yes.
has kept you, driving, the vision and the agenda for the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce. I can be said to be, very impressionable or easy to impress, but let me also commend the leadership of the Chamber of Commerce. We belong to a couple of them already, but I want to say that so far, the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce has an exceedingly professional website. You have an excellent onboarding process for your new members. I don't need to be impressed to know that. It is our distinctiveness, the distinctiveness in the things that we do as individuals and institutions that set us apart. And I really want to say, Madam, you've done well. And we need the Howard Johnsons and the Aretes and everyone out there in the business community
Yes.
coming
Yes.
on board to support the strategic vision
Exactly.
of the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce.
Okay, Miss
That's
Amana, we're
my
not buying you lunch today
Amana.
for all these accolades that you're throwing across the table.
Yes.
That's Howard. I'm buying lunch.
But keep going, keep
But
going.
I did want to interject something. We when we say Tri County, we're saying actually Tri County Regional,
Right.
and that expands us to much larger area. And when Howard says international, we actually are very international. So just kind of wanted to thank you for your for the accolades, because I'm sure we have some for you too.
Well, I don't think you may call them accolades, but
Okay.
I think that as human beings, we're very perceptive. We're very, we can see things the way they are. Yes, it's nice to say a kind word
Yes.
every now and then, but I don't want you to see them as accolades. They're just what they are, even
Statements of
for
facts.
anyone who's seeing
Yeah.
or
Okay,
who's encountering the chamber for the first time. But
Yeah.
of
I
course,
see that.
there's a principle of, continuing improvement. I don't think you're where you are today, where you were 10 years ago. So it
Yeah.
has taken participation, inclusion, participation, the engagement of the people and the groups you have recognized as critical members of your stakeholder community. So it didn't happen overnight.
No,
And thank you for staying with it. People like me need to be able to learn, you know what I mean, and derive, so to speak, from the
yeah,
things you have worked assiduously. For instance, I now know that the chamber is one of the two in the state of Texas that helps to certify small businesses and all of that
Well,
underrepresented.
we're the only black chamber that certifies. I think the other certifying entity is the Hispanic chamber. But
Right.
we certify Hub, we certify SBE and BBE now.
That's interesting. But let me also say, yes, you may be the only black chamber, but the bottom line is that you were not considered as a certifying body just because you were the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce.
No, not at
I
all.
believe that you were designated to be a certifying organization on account of your presentation, on
Mhm.
account of your reputation,
Yep.
on account of your antecedents, so to speak. And so that's why we, whether we call ourselves blacks or whoever we are,
Mhm.
mhm,
minorities
Mhm.
or part of the whoever, it's not a labeling thing. It's
Oh,
about the
when we say black, when we say Tri County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, we're not talking about a race or a people or a
substance.
color. We're talking about a culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the culture of excellence.
mhm.
Hmm. That's it.
It's
That's
the
exactly it.
culture of definition, even in a vision. It's the culture of direction. And that's part of what we at Cognitus Consulting and the groups we represent, even from Africa and Nigeria, that is what we have recognized.
Mhm.
And we want to be able to imbibe some of the essence, some of the spirit of what the Tri County Black Chamber of Commerce stands for and does indeed.
Yes.
Well, now tell us a little bit
About
about,
yourself.
yeah,
Yeah. And what it
because
is that you do.
honestly, we're excited that and appreciate the fact that you chose us to be a part of our network and family.
Yeah, so she did her research first. Now I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
we do appreciate that because
Yeah.
now we know when we have a member, that member is saying, "Hey, here I am. Let's do it and let's do it together." So tell us about
Yes,
Cognitus. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
absolutely.
Okay.
Well, you may say that cognitus may be derived, from the word to know.
Hmm.
The Tri County Chamber of Commerce dispenses business information. The Tri County Chamber of Commerce is an advocate, and we believe that becoming members, we would help to, join in the advocacy. So, what do we do as Cognitus? We are an international business advisory and strategy consulting services company.
Hmm.
Now, if there is so much, going on, all of the talk about enhancing U.S. Africa relations, the policy will not deliver the businesses.
Hmm.
Policy and legislation is being made in Washington, D.C., and across the capital cities in the countries in Africa. But business must do business with business, and there must be businesses that help to create that intermediation,
Yes.
that help, to bring people together, businesses that help to identify opportunities and to distill and package those opportunities and engage with the communities that need to assess, the opportunities in a particular market.
Hmm.
So Africa is the next frontier. And so we are in business to support everything, to help African businesses seeking to do business in the United States and to support United States businesses that are seeking to, open up new frontiers to expand the frontiers of their businesses in Africa and other parts of the world. So we are consultants. We help you with market entry. We help facilitate, we help with interpreting regulations. We help you get into markets, essentially. And so that is our DNA. Our DNA is also helping you to create that strategy. Because if there are opportunities everywhere in Belize, in Antigua, in Barbados, in Brazil, in South Africa, someone has to be able to, translate it from being mere coal or a diamond in the rough. Someone needs to help you polish those opportunities and help you navigate the
Hmm.
pathway to, making the most of that business opportunity. So we are consultants, we are strategists, we are business developers, we are project managers. We do all of the good work to help the weightlifting easier for you.
Yeah.
That's what we exist to do
Okay.
as Cognitus Consulting.
Well,
Okay.
I know you. I think you. I know you have an event coming up.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that event? Because I'm sure you're going to be giving us more information to get out to our membership to augment the relationship
Yes.
and how the first level, the first start of making connections.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, Africa is a continent of 54 countries. There is a country called Nigeria that many have heard about. It is the largest economy in all of Africa. Nigeria is also the most populous. So businesses are all about markets. And there is a region in the country of Nigeria called the Niger Delta region. It's if in many ways, the economic superpower house of Nigeria when you talk about oil and gas and everything in between. The Niger Delta is where it happens. Now, there is a Chinese proverb that says that it is in the place of crisis that opportunities exist. So, there are opportunities for business. There are developmental challenges that, when you look at the flip side of it, it's a business opportunity. Hospitals need to be built. Schools, new schools, the technology that drives business. There are opportunities in transportation, opportunities in agriculture, and all of that. And so there is a Niger Delta Development and Investment Forum, which will be taking place on the 28th and 29th of November, or it's just a couple of weeks away. And it is important that we make just in the same, that we make members and people who are not members, everyone aware that there is a strong delegation being led by the Minister of State for Niger Delta Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, on that delegation are state governors and businesses and public sector organizations, on that delegation. Now, there has to be a swap meet of sorts. So we have these opportunities, and so we need the Texan businesses, the ones that are within the four regions where the Tri-County Black Chamber of Commerce covers. So we are inviting startups, small businesses, institutions. Are you thinking about doing business in Africa? Does it matter to you that you need to do business in the largest market in Africa? Then the Niger Delta Development and Investments Forum and Mission is something you don't want to miss.
Okay, when does it take
We
place?
welcome you. It is on the 28th and 29th of November.
Okay.
2022. It starts every day at 9 a.m. There are opportunities for even emergency management. The state of Texas, all of Greater Houston and all of that have gone through natural disasters. So there's a lot that we need to learn. And there are also opportunities for companies that worked with the government in those times where there were hurricanes and all kinds of things. And even last year or so, there was, the power outage and the rest of it. So there are opportunities, for people to engage in the different sectors of the economy.
So where will it be held?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Madam President. The forum will take place at the JW Marriott, Houston Galleria.
Okay.
I think it's a very central location, and people should not just save the date, but they need to quickly grab a seat, on that. But I believe that the chamber, through the strategic direction of Madam President, will be able to share some more information as to, or at least put it on the website. Hopefully, we are trusting that will happen so that people would have links. But it's being publicized on social media networks. And so anyone who would, put in a search on Google.
And you can take the time. You can take the time here to tell people how to reach you, how to get in touch with you.
Absolutely. They can go to investinnigerdelta.com. www.investinnigerdelta.com, and they can also go to Eventbrite
Mhm.
and type in Niger Delta Development and Investments Forum.
Okay.
You can do the same on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter,
Mhm.
and voila, all of that information will be there.
Well, Miss Arete Amana, it has been a pleasure talking to you. Is there anything that you want to leave our guests with, the people listening with, as one of our new members? Anything you want to leave them with?
You see, what I would like to say is this: the leadership of the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce, Black Chamber of Commerce, has done a lot. So
Yeah.
I believe that for members, those who are members and those who need to be members, the little I've seen, we would like to encourage a lot more people to join
Mhm.
the chamber. We would like to encourage people to catch the vision and key into the vision of the Tri-County Black Chamber of Commerce. You know, let it not be said that these opportunities exist
Mhm.
and the leadership have worked so hard through the years to build it up. And then we are not taking advantage of these opportunities.
Mhm.
So, Madam, I really want to say thank you. And as someone talked about being an advocate,
Mhm.
I believe we will benefit from being members of the chamber, but we will also position ourselves to be advocates of the good work you have been doing. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you so very much.
Okay.
We truly appreciate you. Like I said,
Yeah.
we appreciate members, and especially members that come in ready to just go.
Mhm.
And whatever, we don't know everything in the beginning, but we do know that no matter what it is that we are faced with, or whatever the challenges are, or whatever work needs to be done, it's always better when we can do it together.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to working with you and Cognitus. Did
Yes,
I
ma'am.
said it right? Did I?
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
bad about pronunciations.
Yes.
But so we are truly looking forward to getting information directly from you that we can also send out directly to our members. We do have, however, we now have, I think we got 4 communities,
Yes.
4
Yes.
Facebook communities
Mhm.
where
Mm-hmm.
all of our members in each one of those regions
Mm-hmm.
upload and put things in for our Facebook. I think it's the TCRBCC Facebook community.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, but we will also be sending things out to our members, and you, for sure, you can depend that we will be there.
Thank you, Madam. And on the final note, just one more thing that I need to say. I
Okay.
would like to say that diasporan Africans
Mhm.
and Black Americans
Mhm.
hold the key to achieving the US Africa Trade and Investment Policy initiatives.
Mhm.
If the Biden administration is doing a lot to promote US Africa, then the Blacks and the diasporans need to step up and
Yeah,
step in and take
agreed,
advantage
Agreed.
of those
agreed.
opportunities. Thank
And,
you very much.
and listen, thank you. Just to give you a heads up, when we talk, there's going to be a lot of what you just said that you're going to be introduced to.
Yes, ma'am.
So we just don't have enough time to explain it all here on this podcast, because we do want to get to some of the things that we need to. But I will be speaking with you shortly after the podcast.
Thank you.
And
And
thank
thank you.
you.
All
We
right.
certainly appreciate you. You can
Thank you.
stay online if you like to, or
Yes.
if not, we understand, because we want to take this opportunity to talk about that. This year is almost over.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
So guess what we got coming up? We have Thanksgiving,
And
and we have
Christmas.
our Thanksgiving. Where Thanksgiving falls, and then we have the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We are American Express neighborhood champions as well as coalition champions,
Yes. Yeah.
and so we have to recognize our retailers, support them, and see what it is that we can do for members to shop
Yeah. Oh
with
yeah.
our retailers.
Yeah. Shop small businesses.
Shop small business, that's
Yeah.
coming up. So
Yeah.
American Express gives us things that will help promote small businesses in selling their products and services. And we've been gaining more members who
Notoriety.
have
Yeah.
products,
Mm-hmm.
skincare, hair care, candles. So now here's an opportunity for them to shop small and shop small together. So we're working on putting that together
Mm-hmm.
so that um, they can get the full benefit of what shop small means, because it doesn't mean we're shopping at a
Cheap,
small.
yeah.
Yeah, it
We're not
doesn't
shopping
mean
cheap. We're
no.
not. It don't mean we spending a little bit of money. It just means that we're patronizing smaller organizations.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could go to one of the big companies.
Yeah, and
And
spend the same money or
the
go
same
to
amount of money.
go to shop small. Yeah. So
Yeah.
while we're taking a quick break again, we're gonna thank our presidents and chairman club members again, which is Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlighten Enterprises, Lamar Institute of Technology, Beaumont, Lone Star College, the Linscomb Group, and Quality Precision Coatings. Just thanking our President's Club members. Like I said, if you wanna be a part of that President's Club or the Chairman's Club, just give us a call 832-875-3977. So that was a pretty good segment. Talking to Miss Amana.
Yeah.
She was very impressed. So she's done her research on Tri County. And if you're listening today and you're not a member, or you're thinking about starting a business, Tri County is a good place to land. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're in business and you are not a member of a local chamber of commerce or a network that involves a chamber of commerce. There are other chamber of commerces out there, but I'm totally biased to Tri County.
Well, of course you are,
Yeah.
Howard.
So, and we do exactly what we say.
Yeah,
What our mission
we
statement
do the
says,
work.
we gather the information, we acquire it, and we disseminate it, meaning we pass it out to our members. So the podcast is proof that we do what we say on here. We bring on the new members that we get. We showcase our new members so that the network is introduced to the new people coming in, and we tell them what it is that those new members do so that our network can patronize within the network. So
Okay.
yeah.
And we have, because we do have a large service area,
Mhm.
we're now making it more and more advantageous for members from one area to be able to just to go to another area and
Mhm.
see and expose themselves to an additional market.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's, and if you, I mean, it's you can go to the same place every day and meet the same people.
Yeah.
But when you want to venture out and meet new people, you have to move away from the
norm.
regular routine. So we're saying if you're in Fort Bend, we have things going on in Beaumont next year. Well, I had started with what's coming up first, and that is Thanksgiving. Right
Yes.
after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving is the Saturday for Shop Small.
Mhm.
So we're looking at putting together some kind of a rally for our small businesses who do have products and services that they would like to sell. I don't know if that's a pop-up shop or I don't know, but
How
we're
it will
looking
be,
for
but,
ideas. So we have a member that has an idea how that might work. We're very open to it. Um, Also after that, we got our end of the year conference.
Was that event the event that Miss Amana was talking about? They're having.
Well, their event is right after.
28, 29.
Right, yeah, their event is right after Shop Small.
Yep, right after Shop
Then
Small.
our event is right after that.
Yes,
Our event is December 1st.
December 1st. That's a Thursday.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's a Thursday, and it's going to be at Lamar Institute of Technology, Beaumont, and our biggest presenter for that event is going to be the Small Business Administration.
Okay.
It is about accessing capital, really accessing capital. There are going to be preferred lenders that we had no clue who were actually SBA lenders. And one of those, I might as well go and name it now, is Mobile Credit Union.
Oh, okay.
And Mobile Credit Union is one of SBA's preferred
lenders. I had
lenders.
no clue.
No, we didn't either. So, but SBA, our local SBA serves 32 counties. So our 12 counties is a part of their 32 county service area. So they will be there December 1st. They will be talking about
getting the money.
Yes, getting to the money.
Like really getting
and
to
there's
it.
Their preferred lenders will be there as well.
Okay.
So you'll have an opportunity to sit down with them, and if we're going to do any of the matching, or at least just conversation with them, you'll be able to do that. We are selling exhibit space. Exhibit space is very limited. So if you have products you'd like to sell, this would be an opportunity for you to get those products out there. Maybe it's something like a Christmas basket. There's ways now that you can at least start working toward what your plan is going to be for January. Immediately after the conference, and that will be the state of Texas comptroller doing some training. We've also asked for the TxDOT to do some DBE training. And then there's going to be some bonding information. I'm pretty sure Metro will be there because Metro is not a limited to location.
Yeah, no, they're not.
And so then after that, that's a
mission.
Thursday. That Monday we're headed to Belize
for a trade
and
mission.
so I know that by the time some of you see this podcast on our website, you will already have heard about the how the hurricane affected Belize and what damages were there, and we've been in constant contact, and so it is like, yes, please do not postpone your trip, because by that time, the power is restored. That's one good thing, because there was loss of power for Belize City, but it's back in place, and so this is going to be a good time to see how something can be built back better. Okay. And so it's a great opportunity to go on this particular trade mission. And of course, we're putting some things together so that next year we will have a full calendar. We will be doing the SBA Business Smart training program, Ready, Set, Go, which is going to help you individually get to the money. And there's going to be some good changes. The changes are going to be very worthwhile.
Yeah, they'll be
very exciting,
beneficial too.
Very beneficial. Members will be able to do more, be more involved, and we want to showcase more members.
Yes.
And of course, that business, that TCRBCC community, Facebook community that we have, I can tell that it's beginning to really catch on. People are sending information, and it's a business community. So it's not, we're not asking you to show us what your pet had for lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
It's about business. So what you're doing in business, and
we're looking for business relevancy.
Yeah, man. So, but anyway, I think that is pretty much all that we got coming up. But we definitely want you to be involved in Shop Small, and then of course we're looking at supporting the Niger Delta conference,
yes.
And then we have our end of the year conference, which is going to give you information as to what our goals are, what our plans are. We do have a legislative agenda, and that agenda, we're not going to
disclose
what the agenda is, but we do have one, and we will be anticipating being in Austin in January when the 88th legislation comes in. And in February, remember we got the Belize ensemble coming.
Yes, so
for Black History Month.
We're showcasing different Well, yeah, different cultures
Mhm.
for Black History. So a special treat
Yeah.
this year. Every year will be special.
Yes.
Every showcase will be special. But this one's near and dear to us because we experienced it ourselves,
Yeah.
and so we want other people to be able to experience it as well. So yeah, that's coming up in February.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Real exciting time.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. Like it seems like it's the close of the year, but it seems like we're still busy. We're
Yeah,
still working.
yeah, yeah. We talk about end of the year because
Yeah.
we all are aware
Mhm.
of the what the linear thing that we do. Excuse me, but
Me too.
it's a never ending process,
Mhm.
never ending opportunity. It's always going to be opportunity. There's always going to be time. The key is never give up and always think positive and always think that whatever you desire, it's already there. You just have to manifest it. And manifesting don't necessarily mean you got to figure out how to work it out. All you got to do is keep doing what you're doing and it comes out.
Exactly. And then close, we just want to go ahead and again thank our presidents and chairman club members, Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlighten Enterprises, Lamar Institute of Technology, Beaumont, Lone Star College, the Linscomb Woodard Group. Um, I'm sorry, I keep saying Linscomb Woodard Group, but it's the Linwood Group.
Oh, it's the Linwood Group.
Yeah. But it's Mr. Linscomb and
Right,
Mr. Woodard.
and
So the
so
last names are
you put
Linscomb
the
Woodard.
Linwood in
Yeah.
there.
So the
Okay.
Linwood Group,
Okay.
quality precision coatings and supporting our Let's Talk Business podcast. Again, this has been a member showcase.
Yes.
We also want to
There's one
thank
thing we didn't do.
thank
Who we wanted to thank?
GMT
Yes.
Radio.
Right.
This
And
wouldn't
one
be
other
possible
thing.
without GMT Radio.
The other thing
What's
we
that?
forgot to mention,
What's that?
we have a new board member.
Oh yeah! How did I forget about that? That's my buddy
I
too.
know that's your buddy.
Mr. Mike Payne. Mr. Mike Payne is our new board member. So Mr. Mike Payne is going is been he is an addition to the board and he's going to be a great addition.
Right.
Mr. Payne has a bunch of accolades behind his name, and we're excited. We're
And
really
he
excited.
comes from Amico.
Yeah, Amico Federal Credit
Yeah.
Union. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we truly
Over
are
there with
excited.
my buddy Sean and Cleveland.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Amico has Amico
That's
received
been
our
a
image award
yes
in June,
at our
and
2022 gala.
really, I think if we go to image number 2,
Yeah,
they will receive that one.
again. Yeah,
So they have
exactly.
truly been working and living up to the what their
What this?
goals
Yeah.
is for the community.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, this has been our podcast, Miss Thompson. You want to leave them with anything?
Mine is just do it. Whatever it is, just do it.
All right. Well, signing off. We'll see you next Friday, same time, same place.
Thank you. And thank you, Miss Arete.
Yes, thank you.